Our next segment I'd like to go over is cheating. Absolutely, absolutely very, very important subject here. And it's up to you to be sharp enough to realize what is going on in the game if there is some kind of cheating or some kind of ongoing things that is irregular in the game. We know these things, and we protect ourselves through procedures, helps us get through a lot of things of cheating. All right, some of the most common things that are used in cheating is pass posting. Pass posting is a bet that they put down after they know it can be a winning bet. Meaning, just by examples, like say we have a point, does not matter what the number is as long as we have a point. We have a player here who's playing like this, and he's holding some checks in his hand. And he's just playing. Now, the dice are coming out and being shot from here down to the other end. All right, so the dealer might get distracted, and here's what we hear: 7 out, line away. As soon as the player hears 7, he drops money on the layout, on a don't bet. He has now a winning bet that he did not have before. This is called a pass post. What he just did was he put money on the don't after the number had come out. Now, this is a very common cheating bet. And it could be a quarter, it could be 100, it could be any amount. No matter what amount it is not the fact here. It's that he did cheat, he or she did cheat. All right? The other thing is, he could be watching and he did have a bet down originally. All right? It's the come out roll. They come out on a 10 or any point. Any point can come out. Just by example, we are out on a number. There is an existing point. He's waiting for the 7 to come out right now because he's on the don't instead of the point to come out. Otherwise, he loses the bet. He hears winner 10. He is pinching his bet. He pinched money back off his bet. He is dragging money back off his bet. Instead of him losing 100, he's only losing a quarter. Oh, I'd love to do this all day. And guess what? They do try to get it on. It's up to you as a professional to be aware of your layout. That's why your 360 is here all the time. You're watching this entire layout. Nothing is going on that'll get past you in order to be cheated. All right? Another thing is not only a player is cheating, you might have another player cheating where he's taking money from a player out of the rail. This is called a rail bird. All right, the way they do it, most common is folded hands. Now I have my hand on his money, all right, and I'm gonna just take it and put it in my hand. Then I'm done, I'm gonna walk. I'm not gonna hang around. I stole the money I wanted to steal, and I'm gonna walk away from the game. And this is the most common part, excuse me. This is the most common railbird move. You have this money out here, railbird either to the left or the right side. Usually they're going to go on the side where the big money is. All right? Let's use some black in this example also. I have red, green, and black over here. My blacks are worth $100 a piece. All right? When I shoot the dice, if you watch, I have both my hands on a rail. All right? They push the dice out to me. I take the dice. Now I'm leaning all over here. This part of me is all exposed. All right? And it's nothing for a player to come in, if you could use my hand here, to come in here, take the checks. He's busy. The shooter is busy. He's going to throw the dice, not aware of somebody's in his rail. As soon as they grab, they're gone. They're going to walk with this money. They're not going to hang around. Railbird. Very, very important. All right? You, as a dealer, are subject to be aware of these things. You have to be absolutely, positively sure that this happened. You will make your supervisors aware of it immediately. Do not hesitate. Do not take a moment to say, hey, even if you're not 100% sure, maybe you're 90% sure or whatever, you alert the floor person and let them know, I think this just happened, or guess what, I'm dead sure this guy is a railbird. He just grabbed money out of here. We were going to take appropriate steps to make sure that this is being filmed or what it was filmed, and we'll take a look at it, and then we'll go after this person if he's rightly accused. All right. Okay. There's also in this game sliding dice. Okay. Now you could take these dice. All right, and I could show you just that that they do slide just by taking them and sliding them down here without concealing anything. I just want to show you how they can slide. Here's a 7, all right? If we were to come out roll and I had a lot of money up here, all right, and I wanted to slide the dice, well, if I throw a 7, I'm going to win, okay? They take the dice and they slide it. As you see, they slid all the way down and they stayed up as a 6 and a 1, all right? In some casinos, while we're down here, they have a wire that runs all the way up to here, right through the prop bets. Or they have like what they call a speed bump, which is a little hump in the table. So if, just for example, what it may look like, if the dice do get slid, they will come over here, they will tumble. It'll cause it to tumble, and that's a safety factor that the casino does use just in case of a slider. The other thing is, as a stick person, your eyes never leave the dice, okay? Pure example, if you watch my head, and I just want to move the dice, if the dice up here, my head is up here, my eyes are on the dice. They're here, they're down, left, they're right, they're up. No matter where these dice go, my eyes go. All right? I want to pose that threat to anybody who is shooting the dice that you better not try and get it on over here. All right? So as a dice slider, it can happen, believe me. There's another way for them to shoot dice. They take it, they stack it up. All right? Give me the 11 and 12 and give me a field bet. Why am I making 11 and 12 and a field bet? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot the dice, I'm going to take it, I'm going to just throw 1 and leave the 6 up down here. This 6 is going to guarantee me that I have a real good chance to make an 11 or a 12 because I got half the number already. All right? Plus, I have the field bet in here, which I have a 10, a 9, an 11, and a 12 that could also possibly guarantee me money to be made on this particular roll. Excuse me, I want to grab the other die. Okay, knowing that, responsibility of the stick person. That stick person will go after the die that has been thrown, not after the one that is laying flat. And he will yell particularly loud, "No roll!" And he will try and hit the die that is being thrown before it lands on a number. Or even if it lands on a number, he will hit the die and yell, "No roll, no roll, no roll." All right? Now, we will be saying something to that particular player. That's just one way of doing it. All right? There's other ways that people bring dice into the game themselves. And they switch the dice. And usually what they'll do is they'll have a set of dice that they're bringing in, and they'll hold them down here like so. All right? And then when they pick up the dice, they're dropping theirs in, and they're going to shoot like this. You're not going to show the palm of their hand. They're not going to show the palm of their hand because they just switched the dice on you. All right? As a dice switcher, it's something that is practiced, and it's practice and it's practice till they feel that they can get it on in the casino, and that's when they're going to try it. All right? It's just like a magician. A magician practices and practices till he knows he can fool the public. All right? So when there are switching dice, one of the key things you want to watch when a player does throw dice is this. He picks a dice up and he goes like this. That's when your stick person will hold his eyes on his palm, then look over to see where the dice land and call the total of the dice. All right? Dice switching is a little more difficult, but not impossible. Believe me, it does happen. And sometimes it happens and we don't even know it happens. But you have to protect yourself. Sliding dice. I showed you before that you could slide both dice like this, which is more than likely easy to catch. I'm going to go down here to the center, and I just want to show you that I should be able to slide one die. And what I would do is, again, I would bet the field because of the 12, because I'm going to slide the 6. I'm going to bet the 11 and the 12 up here. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it like this. I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to just hold this one die that one is where I'm going to slide the 6. I'm going to take the other one. I'm going to shake it. Now it sounds like a little bit like I'm shaking both die. Once I get down there, I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to slide my hand exactly on the layout, then let go. Let's see if we can do it. All right, nice try. We'll try it again. Here we go, the 6 came up. All right, I got a 9. I win in the field. I lost my 11 and 12, but I guarantee I'm going to cover this. All right, so you want to protect the bank, which is your bankroll, and this is also your working stacks, which is your bankroll. You want to protect this. There's guys that are over here. If you turn your back and you look down the other end, it's not going to take a lot. It's not going to take a whole thing, but he will take. He or she will take. If they see that you're weak in what your procedures you should be following, they're going to take advantage of it. And the only thing I can say is, if you got 2 banks that you're looking to rob from, and one bank has a screen door and the other bank has a big 3-foot steel vault, which bank you going after? I'm going after the screen door. Well, that's the same thing here. You don't want to be a screen door here.